Hey guys! So I made a mistake in my welcome video. I forgot to mention something that is my entire identity. I think I was just nervous and I forgot to add it, but I'm a baker. It's who I am, it's what I'm always doing. I stress baked my way through high school and now I've been baking breads like it's my life. So today I wanted to show you how to make some scones. I made these for you guys and they turned out fantastic, so I wanted to share the recipe with you. Hope you like it.
For these scones, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 475 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to start off with 1 3/4 cups of flour, and then we're going to put on top of that a half tablespoon of baking powder, and then just sprinkle in some salt. I don't think you really need to measure that, just, you measure that with your heart. And then you're going to add in 1 cup of plain yogurt. And then pick up your cheese grater because we need to grate in 4 tablespoons of butter. It's going to get a little messy, you're just going to have to deal with that. From there, I like to mix by hand, but you can use a dough hook on a mixer or a wooden spoon. I personally just like to be able to feel the dough. It is a little gross with the yogurt, but you do what you have to for your dough. So then once it becomes solid, flour your surface and dump the whole mess in your bowl onto the counter and just work it together until it looks like an actual dough. Your hands are going to be messy after doing this, but it's not the end of the world. And then I like to clean off my surface when I start to cut them out. So you're just going to work the dough a little bit so that it's a little more together and more malleable. And you're going to want to flatten it out with your hands roughly till it's about 1/2 inch thick. So then you're going to go find a stencil. I've made smaller ones with the lid of a Pam spray. You can use a cup here. It really just depends on how big you want your scones to be. They don't grow outwards very much in the oven, they mostly just grow up, so keep that in mind when you're choosing your size. So then we're just going to go through and cut out the rest of our scones, and just once you run out of room, work it back together, try and get it as flat as you can, back to 1/2 inch, and cut out some more. If you use this size, it makes about 7 scones. If you use a Pam lid like I have before, it makes about 12 to 15. So once we've got all our scones together, you're going to take a pan lined with baking parchment and put it in your oven. It doesn't really matter how far they are spread out because, like I said, they grow upwards rather than outwards. And pop them in the oven and watch them rise. So here we have them, some plain scones. They are fluffy and delicious.
Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you try and make these, tag me in pictures of them. They're really good. And hope you guys have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe.